Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you are new. It's Taylor. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a girl talk. Well, it's going to be a girl talk slash story time. Might do another video how this specific thing that happened in my life has triggered me to be the best person I can be today, actually. So, well, the baddie that can be today. Your girl's eating a PB&J, just a light snack. So let's just get right into this video. This all started off in high school. I basically was very naive. I was very young. I didn't really have a good head on my shoulder. I didn't really have good role models. So I was just kind of going with the flow of life, right? So your girl had a grand idea out of the blue. I think I was like 16. I think summer was rolling around and I was ready to get loose. Like I was ready to do whatever. Like, y'all know what that's like. So in school, I was in debate class and there was a guy that I liked. He and I were actually we were a couple and we were kind of off and on. He was like my first real boyfriend after a middle school relationship that I had got out of. Mind you, I was like kind of fresh out of this relationship. So, like I said, I really didn't have a good head on my shoulder, right? Full disclosure, I wasn't in a relationship with a middle schooler. It was a guy that I was in a relationship since middle school, and he and I had actually fell out and was no longer together. We're gonna call him Red Box. So Red Box wanted to lose his virginity to me. I don't know if me and him, I can't really remember, you guys. This is a memory I really wanted to suppress, but I felt like, it was time to share it. So Redbox basically wanted to lose his virginity to me, and that's what he told me. He told me he wanted to lose his virginity to me. He didn't see himself losing his virginity to anyone else. I was a virgin, he was a virgin. We were both losing our virginity to each other. So your girl definitely wanted to lose it. I don't know why he wanted to lose his, but I knew exactly why I wanted to lose mine. Your girl had a mindset of, who's gonna be a virgin in college? I was 16 years old, and I just I was very sheltered, so I never thought that I was ever gonna lose my virginity. I was like, bro, I was on a bus with one of my friends, and I was just like, girl, who trying to be a virgin in college? Not me. I feel like I'm gonna be taken advantage of. The crazy thing about it is, I was still taken advantage of. So it was like a lose-lose situation. Nothing worked out in my favor. So he and I get into a conversation on Snapchat, what time he should come over. What we do, we talking, before, basically you better show me everything that we was talking about in text type of thing. You know what I'm talking about. So he pulls up, he gets a ride over there, over to my house, basically, the parentals wasn't home. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Your girl knew the time. The parentals was gonna be home. I had a plan. I just need the platforms.
Your plan.
Right.
When I signed my first deal, I signed the most fucked up deal in the world.
Right.
I don't give a damn. I just needed the platform.
Right.
So basically, he came over, and it was, it was good. You know what I'm saying?
Good as fuck, y'all. Good as fuck.
Eating, it was good. But y'all, before we get to the explicit content, let me tell y'all about the sign the universe sent out to me, telling me before I knew that I was gonna be ghosted. This was a big ass sign, and I was so naive in high school, y'all. I was so naive. It was insane, bro. I knew nothing about relationships, nothing about games, nothing about nothing. I was just a pure, knowing that he's a narcissist now, I was the perfect victim. I was the perfect victim for this man. I'm telling you. So before we get to it, I see him on Snapchat, and there's this girl who basically texted his snap. And I said, who's that? Y'all, guess what he said? Guess what he said? That's nobody. Don't worry about it. Now you know it's always the people they tell you not to worry about. And I was just like, oh, okay, you know, like, it's cool, like
a
you know,
dumbass.
I'm not thinking anything of it, like, not any, you know, like, it could possibly be somebody he used to mess with, somebody he used to talk to. I was just like, okay, cool. So we get to it, we get to the down and dirty or whatever, you know, he's going red box down there eating the box, you know what I'm saying? So it was good, you know, you hear him, you know, type shit. But I'm not gonna lie, it didn't go in. Like, it didn't. Like, we had to try a second date. Y'all, it took 2 days for it to go in. It just, I don't know, like, that was another sign. I'm gonna say that's a sign. Most people say that's not a sign, but that's a sign. Like, if that shit not going in, it's not smooth, none of that. I mean, like, you know, the eating was smooth, but like going in, like, and it's not working at all, like, it's not doing what it needs to be doing, that's a sign. That's a sign, in my opinion. I could tell he was getting like a little frustrated or whatever, that it wasn't going in. I'm just like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, the shit hurt. Like, the shit hurt like a motherfucker. Like, I'm telling you, he was.
I don't want to know that guy.
Like, for my first time, I could have had like maybe 5 inches. Nah, this motherfucker was like. Y'all, like, he was big. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, he is big. Like, so the second day happened, and you know, he went in, he got it in, it was good or whatever, right? And your girl was in bliss. That shit was, I mean, of course it hurt at first. I was like, oh fuck, but like, it started like feeling better, and you know, like,
Okay. Oops is out, ooh, ass is out, ooh, hit it.
you know what I'm saying? But leading up to tragic events, I get to texting him, and he getting a little, like, mind you, like, I'm gonna give y'all a rundown. He had the worst friend. He was lying to me a lot. Like, mind you, this is somebody that I have dated. Like, this is somebody that I've dated. And I knew there was a bunch of red flags, but I didn't really know how to comprehend them into the fact that he was just a horrible person. Like, he was a horrible person. Like, genuinely. He did not have, like, good friends. His friends was telling him the wrong shit. Like, especially when it came to me. Like, I've been through a lot with that person with red box, you know what I mean? You know, he's not really answering my texts, he's not really answering my calls, and I'm like, damn, like, you know, we lost our virginity to each other, we used to fuck with each other, like, what's up? Like, what's the issue? Why you acting that way towards me, right? So come to find out, I'm in school, yada yada, and I see him in a hallway with some, like, we gonna call her Dr. Teal. I don't know. I just saw my I saw my Dr. Anyways, I'm not gonna call her that. I'm gonna call her Pencil. So I saw him with Pencil, and I was like, yo, what? Like,
a clown? He's a clown? Why didn't I see it before?
What is going on right now? Like,
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
am I being punked? So I'm walking past them in the hallway, and he look at me, and I look at him.
Well, he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me.
Y'all, he walking with Pencil, and he like, and I'm sitting there like,
Really?
I'm sorry.
Really? What?
I know you fucking lying. I know, cause he making it seem like we was gonna be together, y'all. Like, first link, I'm thinking we was gonna get back together. You know, he lost his virginity to me, I lost it to him. I was like, damn, like, this what we on? And this shit was going on for a while because I feel like everybody was kind of talking about it, like, about their relationship. But what I found out is, like, it wasn't peaches and cream. Like, it wasn't all that. And she knew about me. She knew about me, and I didn't know shit about her. She knew about me, knew he lost his virginity to me. She knew a lot more then I knew, mainly because I had gotten, like, one of his friends was my friends, and his friend had told me they argued a lot, and she only knew me because she was always telling him not to look at me in the hallways, not to, like, it was crazy, y'all. Like, and I didn't know any of this was going on. Like, I didn't know any of this was going on. I was just so flabbergasted. Like, my mind was fucking blown that this nigga basically had a double life. Like, he had a whole double life. And naive little Taylor was just trying to lose her virginity to someone she really thought she was gonna rock with for a long time, and that wasn't the case. I'm gonna put blame on myself. That was my fault. That was my fault for thinking. Put your trust in a nigga, stupid hoe. How you figure? Even for thinking that shit was gonna be a fairy tale. You know, that was my fault. Yeah. So, you know, I get to texting him like y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm hurt. So I'm blowing up his phone. And I feel like the last straw for me was when I was crying to him and I was basically telling him like I don't know, I couldn't comprehend why he did this. Like, myself now, like, I love who I am now. That shit triggered me to be who I am today. Like, I told him that to his face, like, yo, like, thank you. Cause bossing up from you had to be the best thing I've ever done in my fucking life. Period. So, you know, my last straw, what made me really, you know, like, click in my head and really leave him alone is when he said these exact words to me. He said, you're pretty. He said, you're pretty. You will find someone else. That's literally what he said to me. Mind you, I was very insecure. I wasn't as up to par as I am right now. I didn't have the type of self-love mindset that I have within myself today. But after he told me that, I was just like, bet. You know what? You're right. It was very painful. Your girl was listening to fucking Trippie Redd. Your girl was listening to, like, sad music. I was on sad bitch hours. I'ma just be real. I was on sad bitch hours. But when I tell you, I bossed up. I fucking bossed up. So good from this nigga. It was insane, y'all. Like, that was the trigger. That was the trigger. And I thank him for that every fucking day, bro. It takes one person. It takes one thing, one person, one decision. And my decision was to get the fuck up and stop being on sad bitch hours. That was my decision. That was my decision after being ghosted, losing her virginity, and being as naive as I was. I did not let that shit mold me. I kept motherfucking going. I kept going. Period. So, you know, he ghosted me, and, you know, I lived and I learned from it. Okay, so I wanted to basically do a second video of, you know, how I built my self-love, how I have self-love, and actually what happened after that situation and how he came back. Don't talk to him to this day. And, you know, I basically bossed up from that situation. If you guys want a part, let your girl know. I will definitely do a second video. That one's going to be a lot more thorough about being a baddie, self-love mindset, and actually attracting a lot better and a lot more for yourself. Better guys. Better mindset does attract better guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I love you guys so much. Bye.